RKO the Infamous NWO back with another video, guys, doing my UFC 140 pay-per-view predictions. Pay-per-view is happening this Saturday night live, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific in the Air Canada Center. No, guys, I will not be going to the show, but I'll be watching it on pay-per-view. So let's get started for the first matchup of the night. Hominick versus Chen Sung Jung. Last time we saw Hominick in the ring was in the Octagon was UFC 129. I was there live, faced Jose Aldo, put on a matchup of the night, and didn't get the victory that night, but he did look good in the last 2 rounds of that fight. And the Korean Zombie, if you guys know, WEC, their first ever pay-per-view live on prelims, he had probably one of the matches of the year, the Great Brawl 3-round fight. So yeah, I expect this to be a 3-round fight, go to decision. I expect to be a war, and Hominick getting the victory. Next we got Claude Patrick versus Brian Ebersole, and I see Claude Patrick beating Brian Ebersole by decision, and that should be another good matchup. Next we have Tito Ortiz versus Rodrigo Nogueira, Little Nog, and I expect I don't know, I see Tito Ortiz getting the victory over Little Nog. I don't see Ortiz knocking Rodrigo out, but I see him beating him in 3 rounds, and I see Rodrigo getting cut after this fight, because what is it? If he loses this fight, is it a 2nd or a 3rd loss? Yeah. Next we got the co-main event of the evening, Frank Mir versus Rodrigo Nogueira, Big Nog, and I see Big Nog, Rodrigo, beating Frank Mir in the 2nd match. By the way, this was the rematch. The first match happened at UFC 92, and the winner of that was gonna face Lesnar, and Frank Mir got knocked out Rodrigo Nogueira by stopping Rodrigo for the first time in his career. But it's controversial, to say the least, because at the time Rodrigo he said he was suffering a staph infection, and yeah. So this would be the deciding factor to the rematch of the first fight, because Rodrigo should be healthy and Mir should be healthy, and we will see. But I expect Rodrigo to beat Mir in the 2nd round by making Mir. I honestly see, even though Mir has tremendous ground game, I see Rodrigo not making Frank Mir submit. That's just me. But yeah, wouldn't that be something to see, Rodrigo seeing Mir submit? But I see this fight ending in the 2nd round by Rodrigo, either by submission or knockout, but leaning towards submission, and I don't know why. Next, we got the main event of the evening for the UFC Light Heavyweight Champion 5-round fight, Jon Bones Jones versus Lyoto the Dragon Machida. And I see, well, last time we saw Machida, he knocked out Randy Couture, also Air Canada, Rogers Center. I was there. Flying foot to the face, pretty much, kick to the face, knocking out Couture in the 2nd round. Looked tremendous in his last fight. And Jon Bones Jones, in his last fight, made Rampage Jackson submit for the very first time, I believe. And in his other fight, he defeated Shogun to win the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. And yes, I do see Jon Jones knocking out Lyoto Machida in the 2nd round. And I see Jon Jones retaining his UFC Light Heavyweight Championship for the 2nd time, and going on and facing the winner of Phil Davis versus Rashad Evans. So that is my UFC predictions. I got Hominick, Claude Patrick, Tito Ortiz, Rodrigo, and Jon Bones Jones to win the main card of this pay-per-view this Saturday night. Hope you guys enjoyed my predictions. What are your predictions for this Saturday? And should be a good card. Should be some good fights this Saturday. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and that is it.